Hey there, did you know that at the very beginning of almost every song, there's a kind of secret code? It's hiding right there in plain sight. And today, we're going to learn how to read it together.
So, have you ever looked at a piece of music and seen these little symbols, these sharps and flats, all bunched up at the start? They might look a little complicated, right? But I promise you, they're not. They're actually the very first clue to our musical puzzle.
Because you know what? That's exactly what it is. It's a secret code, a fun little puzzle that once you solve it, helps unlock the whole entire song.
And today, you're going to learn exactly how to crack it. And the best part, it's way easier than you might think. So you ready? Let's dive in.
Okay, first things first. Before we can crack any codes, we got to make sure we know our alphabet. The musical alphabet, that is. So let's do a super quick review of the note names.
For the notes that sit right on the lines of the staff, we have a really easy phrase to remember them. Starting from the bottom line and going up, the first note is E for every. The next line is G for good. Then we have B for boy, D for does, and the top line is F for fine. See? Every good boy does fine.
And what about the notes in the spaces between the lines? Oh, this one's even easier. From the bottom space up, they literally spell out the word F-A-C-E. Just like your face. Okay, alphabet review is done. Now we are ready for the real code.
Let's start with the first type of code, the sharp keys. They have a really neat trick for figuring them out. Here is the secret rule for all the sharp keys. Ready? It's super simple. You find the very last sharp in the key signature, and then you just go up one single note. That's it. That new note is the name of your key.
Okay, let's try it with this one. Look at the key signature here. We see two sharps. The rule says to find the last one. That's the one furthest to the right. You see it? That sharp is on the C space, so we call it a C sharp. Now what's one note letter up from C?
It's D. That's our answer. That means with these two sharps, we are in the key of D major. See how that worked? We just found the last sharp, C sharp, and hopped up one step to D. That's all there is to it.
Let's do another one to really get it. Okay, this key has 4 sharps. Don't let that scare you. We just ignore the first 3 and go straight to the last one on the right. That sharp is on the D line, so it's a D sharp. So what's one note letter higher than D?
It's E. Got it. That means we are in the key of E major. It's that easy. This trick works for every single key with sharps. You've cracked the first code. You're doing great.
Awesome job. You've already mastered half the code. So now let's look at the other half, the flat keys. They have their own special trick, and you know what? It might be even easier.
Here's the rule for flat keys, and I think you'll love this one. You just find the second to last flat. Whatever note that flat is on, well, that's the name of your key. The answer is literally just sitting right there waiting for you. Let's give it a shot. Here we have 2 flats in our key signature. The last flat, the one on the right, is an E flat. The one right before it, the second to last one, is on the B line, so it's a B flat. And that's our answer. We are in the key of B flat major. Isn't that cool? You don't have to count up or down or anything. The name of the key is right there in the code itself.
But hang on a second. What if there's only one flat? I mean, how can we find the second to last flat if there's only one to begin with? That's a great question, and there's a special answer.
This is our one and only special case. It's the only one you just have to remember. If you ever see a key signature with just one single flat, it is always F major. Let's say it together. One flat is F major. Think of it as a special fact for our code cracking toolkit. Okay, this is amazing. We can now look at any key signature with sharps or flats and figure out what key we're in. But, so what? Why does that matter? What secret does cracking this code actually unlock for us? Well, here's why it's so important. Knowing the key of the song tells us which note is our home base. It's our starting point for singing. It tells us which note is do when we sing that do-re-mi scale.
Remember this example with the 4 sharps? We used our sharp rule to figure out we're in the key of E major. Well, this is the final piece of the puzzle. Since we're in E major, that means the note E is our do. It's our home base for the entire song. Now you know where to start.
So, let's recap our secret code keys one last time. For sharps, you go up one note from the very last sharp. For flats, the key is named after the second to last flat. And our one special case, one flat, is always F major. You are now officially a musical code cracker. Now that you can look at the beginning of any piece of music and crack its code, you have a powerful new skill. The only question left is, what musical secrets will you unlock next?